we're continuing on with decorating our 8-inch birthday cake, but I'm going to show you a technique how to make a pastry cone out of parchment paper. It's a very important tool as a pastry chef to use. So I have my triangle cut out of parchment paper. Believe it or not, the tip of the cone is going to come out of this long side. I'm going to put my left hand right where the tip is going to be. And I'm going to take my right hand, pull it down around, and create the tip. I'm going to take the bottom of this triangle and wrap it all the way around the back and scooch it around so I get my point. Then I'm going to just fold it over, and I'm going to fold it in so that it can stay. I don't have to worry about it. This is something that you can practice anytime. You don't have to do it just when you're doing a cake. It takes a lot of skill. Okay? Now, I'm going to set it down. I'm going to pick up my green tip. I'm going to put just a little bit of icing in there. Doesn't take very much, but it doesn't take much to write with. So I'm going to push my icing down into the cone, fold it over so it comes out the tip and not the top, and just roll it down. You can see that I'm going to be able to make a nice little line. Okay? Now I'm going to write happy birthday on this cake. Notice I'm picking the cone up just a little bit. It gives me a little more control. Birthday is a bigger word, so I'm starting a little over to the left. If you have to stop, after the H would be a good place, and then continue with your D, A, Y. Now, if you're a beginner, sensible thing to do is always practice with happy birthday. So now we have one rose on our cake, we have happy birthday, and it needs to be a little more in balance. So I'm going to put a few little green lines on there and 2 more roses. And you'll see why. Okay, I'm going to set my cone down because I'm done with that for right now. And I'm going to pick back up on making another rose. So I have my pastry bag. I have my rose nail. Here I go with the large end down. I'm going to make the base of the rose, making sure that it points up. I'm going to take the small end and just continue all the way around. So now I have my little center of the rose. I'm going to put 2 petals. 1, turn my tip around, 2, and now I'm going to overlap until I have the correct amount of petals, or as large as you want the rose to be. I want to make this too big. I want it to be dainty. If you wanted to make a bigger rose, you'd actually use a bigger tip. Again, I'm going to move it onto my cake by using my scissors, pinching it, placing it on the cake, and pulling gently away. I'm going to do that one more time. Again, we're going to do the center of the rose. We're going to go all the way around. 2 petals first, then overlap till we've got the desired amount of petals. I'm going to place it on the cake. Personally, I think it always looks better to have an odd number. So 3 is what we're going to go with. Okay, so roses have leaves. So we're going to pick our leaf tip, which is a little bit of a flat tip, and we're going to start placing leaves on the cake. So this is basically pressure with a slow release. Pressure, slow release. We're just going to put these leaves wherever we think they go. Okay? We can do a fern-like leaf. We want to create a little bit of fern going down on both sides. And I would say you can do too much, this is just enough. So now we're finished with our cake. Thank you.